All right, what we got is a urinal that's running all the time, or it's leaking a little bit. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. You can't really tell, but it's running a little bit all the time. So we're going to take it apart, and I had a hard time finding how to do this. There's no video, and the information from American Standard is pretty lacking. So thought I'd shoot a video and see if we could help somebody else out. First thing we have to do, of course, is turn the water off so we don't get water everywhere. And that's simply done by taking the cover off and turning this valve off. Then to take this cover off, you have to loosen this nut back here. You have to loosen this trim piece, which is done with a little bitty tiny Allen wrench. You have to have it enough to where you can slide it. Then you have to have a different Allen wrench. It's really, really short. Because right in the back of here is an Allen wrench and this little hole down here. Really can't show it with the camera because it's just too far in there. It's like right there. You know, the way I know to do it is to take the little bitty Allen wrench like that and my little pair of pliers and grab a hold of it and loosen it up. You see it started moving a little bit there. And this just turns a little, about a quarter of a turn, and comes off of there. Not much room to set tools down here without losing them. And you take them and unplug this. This is a solenoid valve. You unplug it right there. And you unplug this one over here. This is the battery pack in the wall right here, or the 110 volt connection, depending on which you have. You set this aside. Then you take this ring off, which is kind of large for a pair of pliers, but it's not very tight. Okay, it wasn't very tight on the other ones. There we go. It doesn't have to be very tight. You unscrew this. Pull the ring out. Set it aside. You wiggle it side to side. You pull up on it, and the cartridge comes out. Now you take your screwdriver with a Phillips tip, and you unscrew this little screw. Take it out, being careful not to lose it. And you can see this has little grooves there. You turn the control valve until it lines up at the end. You carefully wiggle it out of there. And don't forget this little O-ring. Forgot the little O-ring on one, and it doesn't work very well without the O-ring. The O-ring goes back on there, like that. Push down a little bit. And grab the new cartridge. And you put it back together in reverse order. See the little hole right there? That's where your screw goes. So you put it back together in the same order, making sure that O-ring is in there. Without the O-ring there, it will leak. Tighten the screw back up. The screw just kind of holds it in place. You can see it's got a little notch on the edge of it, so hold it in place. Put that back in there. Actually, take your screwdriver and you drop it down in there. Okay, this one won't do it. It's trying to get rid of the water in there, but that's okay. back in. And again, it doesn't have to be real tight. It's just holding the diaphragm from popping up. So we'll tighten it just a little bit there, like that. Plug the solenoid back in. It's keyed, as you can see on there. I don't know if you can see it or not. You can see the keying on it, so it'll only go one way. Plug it in at the wall, same thing, has a key on it, so it only goes one way. Slide the wiring back in the wall. And you set it back on the top. Again, it has to turn just a little bit to set it back in there. Put your Allen wrench back in, tighten it back up. Little pliers to tighten that. Push this back where it was. Try to match the paint up so it doesn't show too badly. And here trying to take off. Pliers and tighten that back up just a hair. It just keeps it solid so it doesn't move. Take your screwdriver and turn the water back on. And if we did everything right, when I move, it should flush. And that's it. That's how you do it. And it was just leaking through a little bit. So that should take care of it. Hopefully it helped somebody else out and how to fix it.